instruments are used to test an enclosed space, such as a hold or tank, for various gases. This is a vital part of the safety procedures for entering any enclosed space. The various types of test instruments can test for oxygen levels in a space, explosive gases, and toxic gases. Toxic or flammable gases or oxygen can occur in a bulk carrier cargo hold or associated spaces due to the presence of cargo or cargo residues. The fumigation of grain cargoes also introduces toxic gases which need to be monitored. Although there are many different atmospheric test devices available, the ship must carry sufficient instruments of the required types for the cargoes she intends to carry. The instruments require regular calibration and testing by a qualified shore testing house or the maker. The records of calibration of each instrument must be kept on board as part of the ship's safety management system. Precautions to take during testing of atmospheres include: make sure the correct test instrument or instruments for the gases expected in a space is used. It is not enough to only test for oxygen levels. The user must be trained in the use of the equipment. The proper test procedures must be followed, including battery checks, for example, and ensure the maker's operating instructions are followed carefully. In general, any enclosed or potentially hazardous space should be tested before entry by lowering the test instrument into the space and waiting for at least 60 seconds prior to checking the readings. Regular, preferably continuous, testing of the atmosphere is necessary. Either a test instrument is taken into the enclosed space, which needs to be operated at set intervals, or personal monitors are worn by the team entering. These will alarm preset gas levels. Some bulk cargoes, like grain or cement, can be damaged by damp air, so the humidity in the cargo hold must be monitored. This is done using a psychrometer. A psychrometer uses the difference in readings between two thermometers, one having a wet bulb with a moistened wick, and the other having a dry bulb. The differences between the readings being an indication of the moisture content or relative humidity of the air, as well as its dew point. On board bulk carriers, a whirling psychrometer, like this one, is often used. In this type, the two thermometers are mounted on an open-sided case. This is rapidly swung or whirled by hand using a rotating handle to ensure a good movement of air over thermometers. The whirling is done for about 60 seconds, until a steady temperature difference is seen between the wet and dry thermometers. The relative humidity and dew point are then read from a scale or table. Before the humidity measurements are taken, the hold ventilation is stopped. This ensures that the hold atmosphere is measured, not the air which has just been blown in from outside. Before entering the hold to take psychrometer readings, the atmosphere must be tested and monitored during the time spent in the hold. There may be circumstances, for example where cargo has been fumigated, where such readings cannot be taken. Reliable digital thermometers are available, which avoid the need for whirling the device and give accurate humidity readings. They still require vent fans to be stopped before taking readings, and safe access to the hold space above the cargo.